Welcome back to our channel. Today, we're journeying to one of the most mysterious and hostile planets in our solar system, a world that has sparked intense scientific debate for years. Is there life on Venus? Now, the answer might seem obvious, but stick around, because the truth is far more complex than you might think. First, let's talk about the surface of Venus. When we picture it, we're essentially imagining a version of hell. The temperatures soar to over 470 degrees Celsius. That's hot enough to melt lead. The atmospheric pressure is a crushing 90 times greater than what we experience on Earth. And if that wasn't enough, the thick, choking clouds are filled with corrosive sulfuric acid, all wrapped in a dense carbon dioxide atmosphere. To put it bluntly, no known form of life from Earth could survive there for even a few seconds. So, when it comes to the surface, the answer is a hard no. It's completely uninhabitable. But here's where things get interesting. The surprise isn't on the surface. It's high up in the sky. If you travel about 50 to 60 kilometers above the ground, into the upper layers of Venus's atmosphere, the conditions change dramatically. Up there, the temperatures are surprisingly mild, and the pressure is much more similar to Earth's. While still harsh, some chemicals in this region might just be tolerable for certain types of microbes. This more hospitable zone led scientists to ask a fascinating question. Could microbial life actually exist, floating inside Venus's clouds? It's a tantalizing thought, isn't it? And then came the discovery that shocked the world. In 2020, a team of researchers announced they had detected a gas called phosphine in Venus's atmosphere. This was a massive deal. Why? Because here on Earth, phosphine is almost exclusively produced by living microbes that thrive in oxygen-free environments. No known geological or chemical process on Venus could easily explain its presence. Suddenly, the question wasn't just a fun what if, it became a serious scientific possibility. Could this be the first sign of microscopic life in Venus's clouds? However, science is all about skepticism and verification. Soon after the announcement, other scientists began to question the accuracy of the measurements. Some argued that the signal wasn't really phosphine, while others suggested that unknown, non-biological chemical reactions might be responsible for creating the gas. So, for now, the phosphine mystery remains unconfirmed, a fascinating clue but not definitive proof. The jury is still out, and the scientific community is eagerly awaiting more data to solve this puzzle. So, how will we get the final answer? The good news is that we're about to get a much closer look. Several new space missions are being prepared to study Venus like never before. Missions like NASA's Da Vinci Plus and Veritas and Europe's Envision are designed to dive into the planet's atmosphere. They will collect detailed data, analyze the chemistry of the clouds, and possibly tell us once and for all whether Venus holds any signs of life. These missions represent our best shot at solving one of the solar system's greatest enigmas. So, let's circle back to our original question. Is there life on Venus? On the scorching surface, the answer is an absolute, definitive no. But in the upper atmosphere, there is a small, tantalizing possibility, though it remains unconfirmed. Until these new missions send back their findings, Venus will continue to be one of the most mysterious and exciting worlds in our ongoing search for life beyond Earth. If you enjoyed this cosmic exploration, don't forget to hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, and ring the bell so you never miss our next adventure into the unknown. Thanks for watching.